What's up, everybody? Welcome to a 7 Deadly Sin stream. We're on the JP version because I really haven't grinded a lot on the global side. Like, I did some stuff, but I'm not really interested in the game until Escanor comes out. It's kind of how I felt about the JP version. Like, I played it, but I didn't grind it super hard until Escanor came out. Well, I guess that's not totally true. I did do quite a bit of grinding, but it wasn't until Escanor came out that I was really, really into it. So I'm kind of the same way with the JP version. Let me see. Definitely good on Twitch and good on YouTube. Alright, so there's a lot of new stuff that came out yesterday. And I was going to stream yesterday, but I've been feeling a little bit sick. So I took a bunch of cough medicine and knocked me out pretty hard. And it kind of sucks because they had this new raid with the original characters. And I was going to do it last night. Like, I was going to stream and do the event, but I passed out. And I was thinking, okay, I'll just stream it today. It's actually not up today, which kind of pisses me off. So it's closed today. So I gotta wait till tomorrow for it to come back up. I think I only did it like 2 times. And I think you can do it 3 times a day. I think that's what someone told me. I only did hard because I couldn't find anybody to join me in the raid. And hard was actually hitting me for good amounts of damage. So, I'm not sure if I can do extreme. At least, definitely not on my own. Because I did hard with an AI, which was a little difficult because I didn't know what the AI was doing. So it's almost basically like doing it solo. It wasn't super bad. She starts. Well, hard is only 1 life bar. I know extreme is like 2 life bars, or 2 hearts. And the first one is a green element where she has like all kinds of stuff going on. She's got the AoE attack. She's got a counter move. That counter move really took me by surprise. And I'm not sure what the second phase is because, like I said, I haven't done extreme yet. So maybe tomorrow I'll be able to try that out. We can do this other event where I think you need the characters, all the original characters, in order to be able to do all of these. Lilia shouldn't be hard. I think most people at least have the green Lilia. So if you don't have her, you should be able to find a friend that has her. Valenti, I think quite a few people have, so that shouldn't be too bad. It's the 2 new characters that you might have difficulty, especially Mono, since she just came out. The other one was at least guaranteed, so if they did the step ups, I think quite a few people probably got her. I managed to get her from the step up, as well as getting the free one. I haven't really invested it though. I'm not sure if I want to or not. Mono, I ended up buying the pack, so I have all 4 of them. So we'll probably do that as well. What's up, JT? And then we got a bunch of tickets. If you manage to log in and grab your tickets. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. Most of the excitement of course, this new Meliodas, who seems really good. But he's not exactly featured on this banner, even though they show him. Like, I don't understand. But it's a higher rate for SSRs than usual banner. And it's got, I think, almost everybody on here. I did a few summons already. I got 2 SSRs. I got Monspeed, which is meh, and Green Escanor, which was useful because mine's not maxed yet. So that was, I think that made mine 4 out of 6. So I'm 2 away from maxing him out. But the prize is the Meliodas. There's also this new unit as well, which you can actually get for free. They have missions to where if you complete all 7 of the missions, you actually get them for free. So that's kind of cool. So really, you're just going for the Meliodas on this banner. Now, he is guaranteed once you accumulate 900 points, and it's basically each gem that you spent is a point. So that's 900 gems. Well, I guess not really because you can use tickets. So it's 30 multis you have to do to get the guaranteed copy of him. So if you were doing gems, that's 900 gems. But they're giving away some tickets. From the daily giveaway, daily logins, you get like 7. I don't know if you're getting any more than that because that's not a complete multi. There's packs that also sell the tickets, but they're pretty pricey. So if you're willing to spend money on the game, that's how much it's going to take for you to get a guaranteed copy of them. So I don't know if I'm willing to do that. I bought a rank up pack because that's like one of the best deals on this game. I'm going to run with that. It's here for until the 9th, which is the 8th for us of April. I'm going to try to use 2 of my PvP rewards. I'm in the top level, so that should give me at least 50 each week. So that's 100 I'm getting from that. There's the daily stuff. And yeah, we'll see if we get lucky. So I'm going to start off doing some summons and see if I get lucky. Maybe see if I can get some other stuff that's good, because I don't exactly know who's all on here. I just know that I managed to get an Escanor, so that's already pretty good for me. We'll see if we can't get lucky, get maybe the Meliodas or somebody else. Alright, wish me luck, guys. And this is already starting off not great. This is probably going to be nothing. I can already see it. Blue! My god. And then he loses. If he loses, I'm going to skip. No, I'm skipping. Skip. That was crap all the way around. We got Hawk. I don't know. Oh, this looks bad. Yeah, that was crap. You want to look for whether he gets like full mark, full demon mark, the stars in the sky, or if he does a counter. This looks like crap. Yep. If you don't get any of those, it's a pretty bad sign. So far this is garbage. It's 3 garbage multis so far. Ice Flash, full demon mark. Okay, so this will probably be good. And we got the counter. Yeah. This should definitely at least be 1 SSR. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, what's up? We are doing some summons. And 7 Deadly Sins on JP side. Ooh, we got 2. Alright, let's go. It'd be nice if we get super lucky and get them. Because I definitely am not looking to spend 900 gems. Although I think for Green Escanor, I spent probably close to that much trying to get him. And then I didn't get him. Estarossa. Is this the... Oh, I think that's the other one, isn't it? I don't know. Because there's 2 of them. I'm not sure. I'll have to look and see. I mean, I don't mind if it's a coin shop one either. Alright. Molluscula. Okay, so after not getting her when she came out, I've been getting her like crazy lately. That's probably like the third one I pulled in like the past 2 weeks. Okay, I just bought the coin shop version of her too. Like I think right after I bought the coin shop version, I started pulling her. So maybe that was what it was. Yeah, that is the other one. Okay, so I got the new, well, new for me, and he's not as good as the green one. The coin shop one is definitely better, but it's a new unit. I'm not gonna complain. New units are always good. Nah, I don't know about this one. This one could go either way. Probably not gonna be anything though. 5 golds. Who am I going for? The new Meliodas. That is the prize. Because the other new unit on there you can get for free doing missions, so I don't really care. I don't think these are going to change. I think these are all going to stay gold probably. But we'll see. We'll see. Wrong Meliodas. I don't think I think that was the last one. No fake outs. Go away, Kobe. Yeah, no. That's definitely trash. That's a lot of golds, though. I'm getting a lot of gold coins out of it, so that's kind of good. Okay, this should definitely be something. We got the lights, we got the flashing eyes, we got the full mark, and the counter. That's definitely SSR. This game allows you to get summonable units through missions. I mean, there's some that you can get. Ooh, we got 2 rainbows. Nice. Like, there's some units that you can get. Like, Blue King. Alright, Rainbow, who we getting? Oh, we got the new guy. We got the new unit. I kind of wish that was Meliodas, though. But that's fine. Alright, what's the other one? Glocksnia. Meh. Maybe one of these golds can fake out. I doubt it. Like, there is, like, special missions that are out right now. Like, for the celebration that gets you, one of the featured units. If that's what you're talking about. But yeah. Normally they don't. But, like, this guy, that's who they're giving away if you do the missions. Oh crap, I pressed the wrong button. Wait, how many gems do I have left? Is that 50? No, so I got one more left. Alright, let's do it. This already looks bad. Yeah, no. That was definitely bad. There was no way that was going to do anything. Alright. So how many has that been so far? 390. So I'm not even halfway. Let's see. I got PvP gems coming in a couple days. That would give me enough to do 2 multis there. After 2 multis, I will be halfway. Yeah. I don't see how I would be able to get enough to do the 900. I've seen some people do 900, and that's kind of crazy to me because I'm wondering how much they spent to get that many gems. Because I'm done with most of my free-to-play gems, like grinding from story and everything like that. Like, I've pretty much cleared most of all of that. There's still a few missions that I can try to do to get some more gems, but there's not a lot. I've already finished quite a bit in the game already. I did use some gems earlier on these other banners, but I don't really regret it. Like the Arthur, I think is pretty good. I did it mainly so I can get the equipment diamonds, which I really need for a lot of my equipment. And I finished the steps for this one as well. Even though I'd already gotten her, I went ahead and did it so I can get the coin. Okay, so I got tickets to spend. We can go ahead and do that. See what I get from those. Maybe get some more coins out of it. Let's start with this one. But this game is definitely super free-to-play friendly too. Like, you don't have to spend money on gems to be able to get good units. They give a lot of tickets, especially even SSR, guaranteed SSR tickets. This Meliodas, however, will not be in the general pool, but most of the other ones do end up being in the general pool after the banner goes away. So once they're in the general pool, you have a good shot at trying to get them through SSR tickets. Wow, that's garbage. Those tickets usually are, though. I'm not sad that they got rid of those tickets. Those tickets... Well, no, I guess they still have those tickets, but this usually doesn't give me anything. I never expect anything from those tickets. This one I actually do a lot of. More than the other one. This doesn't look good at all. Elizabeth and Hawk. I usually almost always skip whenever I see Hawk. Because I'm like, it's either Elizabeth or Meliodas so every time. What's up, David? Let's see. We got this ticket. And then we got the SSR tickets next. What are the rates for this game? I think it's normally like 3%. The current banner that's up right now is 4%. Who just cheered? Where's my chat? David with the cheers. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. And Meliodas lost again. Man, I pulled a lot of Guild Thunder. Green Guild Thunder is really good, though. Like, for an SR, he's really good. Mine's max, though, so I can't use him. Alright, so we got our SSR ticket. Let's do the part 1, because the part 1's older units. And then I got 2 part 2 tickets. Which now, if you have part 2 tickets, you have a good shot, or I guess not good shot, but you have a shot. You have a shot at getting Derriere, the red one, and she's like one of the best units in the game. Of course, guaranteed SSR, but it's nice to see the animations. Who did we get? Hey, we got Merlin. Should be the red one. Nice. Can't go wrong with Merlin. I don't know if I feed it into her, though. I'll probably just hold on to the coin. I wonder if I do... Well, no, I can't do multiple. Expose with a subscription 24 months in a row. 2 years. What is up, my guy? How you been doing? Like, if I actually managed to save up 5 tickets if I did a multi, I wonder if it would have gave me the Escanor animation. Like, I know Global doesn't have that yet. I don't think that happens until Escanor shows up. But, like, there's this special animation with them. You'll see a sun in the background, and then Meliodas will lose the battle, but then Escanor shows up, blocks the attack, and then throws Cruel Sun at him. It's pretty hype. And it's like guaranteed multi SSR when that happens. Not you. Ugh. That's like the one unit I don't want off here. Oh well, I'll use the coin. I might get the other Derriere. The green one is in the shop right now. Or I might hold on to it, because I heard there's supposed to be some more coin shop units coming. Alright, let's see what we get from this one. Another Moleskula. Jesus. Now she won't leave me alone. Like, if Hayabusa's in here, he's probably not. He'll let you know. I was complaining so much that I could not pull this unit. Now I'm pulling her like crazy. Ugh. See, if it would have just told me flat out that the key to unlocking her is to buy the coin shop one, I would have known. So I got 2 new units. We got the red Esterosa, as well as the other new unit from the banner. I know it's Dreyfus, but I can't remember what his name is in this one. Like, it's the demon version of him, but I forgot what his name is. I actually got quite a few new units lately. Like, I just bought the Gallon from the coin shop too, but I don't have time to work on him, or at least I don't want to work on him yet. But let's see, where's Moleskula? Oh, there they are. See, I got the 2 of them. Like, I got the coin shop one, and then right after the coin shop one, I kept pulling the blue one. See, how many coins do I have? I have 3 coins of her. That means I pulled her 4 times now. So I went from never pulling her at all to pulling her 4 times. Like, she's almost max if I wanted to. Like, I don't understand. And then there's the red one. But I got so many units I gotta work on. These were the other new units. The new original characters that had come out. She's really good. She's a really good buffer unit. And then Mono's the other new unit that came out. in the first part of the celebration. She's a DPS unit, but her DPS is weird because she can only do it with certain ailments, which are basically the ones that she can inflict, which is like I think bleed and poison. So you can't nuke with freeze or anything else normally. Um, Her big damage comes from bleed and poison. So kind of sucks. Let's see. We had gotten a new Arthur that came out in part 2 ish. Like basically, there's been like 3 parts to the celebration. The That was the first one. This is the new Arthur that came out uh, last week, and he's a decent unit. He's a pretty decent unit. I haven't maxed him out. I have probably going to. The problem is, like I said, I've been pulling so many new units lately that I've been kind of spread out with resources, so I haven't really had time to work on what I want with these guys yet. And then there's the current banner, which we pulled one of the new units. I just gotta work on seeing if I can somehow get the other one, Meliodas. I don't know. It's gonna be rough, but I'm gonna keep trying until the banner goes away. I don't think I'm gonna get the 900 to get the guaranteed, but hopefully I can get it before that. So anyhow, let's look at some of the stuff going on here. So this is the event. Like there's 2 events that came out with the current update. This is one. This is more of a story mission thing. It's giving away SSR pendants, which are definitely useful. Should definitely do this if you can. And like I said, if you don't have the new units, because it seems like it's locked behind having the units. So if you don't have them, you can try to find someone that does. I think we're on this one. And that's blue, so we need to take a green team. No. It's blue and green. You know what? I don't really care. I'm just going to take whoever. Do I want to take my green team? My green team's already equipped, so F it. Oh, I gotta take a character. You know what? We'll take a friend's. Saves me the trouble of suiting mine up. Did I pull the melee? No. I got the other guy. And then the other event is a boss raid, which is shut down today for some reason. Like, I think there's 2 days where it's closed, and today happens to be one of them. Go figure, the day I decide to stream. For the longest time, I didn't like using Green King, but when I started doing more and more of the Gray Demon fight, yeah, he's really good. Like, I was a little biased toward the blue one, since the blue one was so good, but the more and more I played, I started to appreciate Green King a lot more. Like, in the Gray Demon fight especially, oh my god, he is so killer. The one thing I need to start doing is building a crit set. But I'm probably not going to give it to King, because I already built a UR King set, mainly for the blue one. So I'll probably try to build a crit set for one of my other characters. Actually, no. Let's do this first. So the thing about Green King that's so great is like he gets higher chance to crit the more ult gauge he has. So obviously if he's maxed, he's gonna be critting like crazy. And his ult, it's an AoE, but it doesn't do like a whole lot, I guess. Well, maybe if he's maxed, he'll do a whole lot, but like mine doesn't. Like for me, mine, uh, it's more effective to hold on to his ult gauge and just use his attacks rather than use the ult. But we'll just go ahead and do the ult now. It doesn't really matter. Like, see, just for a rank 2 skill, he's doing like almost 60k. And his ult was barely more. Granted, that would have done it to all three guys, so. It's nice damage, but it ultimately is more effective for me to have him hold on to his ult, especially if he has uh, rank 3 skills. Because the rank 3 skills do insane amounts of damage with his crit. Alright, let me see if this reconnects. Alright, who do we need to take this time? I know we gotta take somebody. Or do we not? Oh, we gotta take her again? Alright, let's take her. Wait, what am I fighting this time? Oh, we're fighting mono, so we need to take a blue team. Do I even have a blue team set up? Here's my blue team. Okay. So let's put her on. I need to change out equipment. See, this originally was the team that I had built all my equipment for. Like this blue bond, he's the second blue bond. And he is really good for the red demon fight, which was originally what he's super strong against. The original one is not bad either, but this one is just better. Not just for that fight, but just overall. And of course we got Blue King. A misconception that I see some people having about Blue King is that he's just a healer that petrifies. And for the most part that is true. That's most of his function. But his level 1 heal is also cleanse. So like even if it doesn't, like he only heals at level 2 and up. Level 2 and level 3. Level 1 though will still cleanse, which is really effective for a lot of things. Like removing bleed, poison, ailments of any kind, especially in the current iteration of the game. Like in the past, like if you were petrified and you did cleanse, it would remove the petrification, but you couldn't do anything. Now you can petrify, and that turn it'll act like you already got unpetrified and do an attack with the character that was petrified. So it's super strong now. The other misconception is that he can actually do some nice damage. Like, not as good, obviously, as the his counterpart, the green one. He does decent damage on his own. Okay, I over-prepared for this. She's already almost dead. What the heck? Is this just this one fight? I think that's the poison. Biohazard. see, all that poison gone. It was just one fight. What the heck? I spent more time equipping my characters than the fight. The F. Kind of sad I can't do the raids today. Because I really did want to try to work on them. The exchange shop has outfits for the 3 characters, like the Lilia and those 2, Mono and the other one. I can't remember the other one's name. Is like Easter or something or other, I think. Like she has a long ass name, is all I know. Two more fights to go. Who do we need to put in? Who are we fighting? We're fighting blues. Is that a green and blue? I could probably keep the same team, but who do I need to put on here? So we gotta put Mono this time. Alright. So put Mono on here. I'm just gonna leave my team the same. If for nothing else, this event is worth doing just for the SSR pendants. Like I still say, SSR pendants is the hardest resource to get in this game. And you need so many. Like it's kind of dumb. Like if you pull a new SSR character, I think you need 21. I think you need 21 SSR pendants to get a character all the way from SSR to maxed out level 80. Because like each ascension takes 3. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we can cleanse. Why not? I'm actually kind of waiting to see a showcase with the new Meliodas. There's one guy that I watch, I know was like almost about to get him. So I'm pretty sure the next time he posts a video will be of the Meliodas. So I can't see anybody having him maxed. Not anytime soon. Seeing how hard it is, like I don't understand why they didn't make him like featured rates on there. Like featured in the way to where he had featured rates. Let's do this. And then we'll freeze a guy. Because that should give him his ult. Now it's going to petrify. That's a lot of attacks. Let's hit the center guy. So we're gonna corrosion, I'm gonna ult, and then ult. They're also supposed to be doing another boss. Like so far they've been doing boss raids or super boss raids with the 7 Deadly Sins. And the next one's supposed to be Diane. So that's should be coming soon. I guess maybe the next update. Because we got Gother, we got King. Well, King should be coming out on global too. Pretty soon. But we got King, Gother, Merlin, and then Meliodas with Elizabeth. So then Diane would be the 5th, and that would leave us Bon and Escanor left. But I don't know when Diane's coming. She should be coming pretty soon. I think probably next update. Or next big update. Like, it might not be next week, but maybe the week after. Alright, last one. I guess we gotta use her again. Who are we fighting, though? We're fighting Green Bond and Red Gother. This sounds like it's going to be annoying. I should probably update the team. Let's make it a more balanced team. What should I do for balance? This is kind of balanced. I don't know what Gother's going to do is the thing. Derriere is the hardest hitter in the game. It's not even close. Like, she does stupid amounts of damage. And, like, she does, like, Dokkan battle type damage. Like, she's doing millions of damage. Like, everybody else, you're happy if they do, like, 1 to 200k. Derriere just doing, like, a mil to 2 mil. Let's give you Bond's gear. King can stay. Alright. Oh, I need someone else. Oh, that's right. We're gonna have a mono. That's fine. Final boss. Time to fight Bond. Pretty much I have to wait till this stuff comes global to know what's going on. Since it'll be subtitled. Like, that's literally how I'm watching Seven Deadly Sins, is through the global version of this game. Okay, so we're fighting both of them. That's kind of annoying. I guess let's try to take out Bond. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we can try. Let's do that. Okay, this isn't very hard at all. Bond's already almost dead. Unless she seals me, or he. I keep saying she, I mean he. If Gother seals me, I'd be pretty mad. Okay, did not seal, but let's see if we can kill Bond. I just want to get rid of him. It did not kill. I should have went after Gother. I would have definitely killed Gother if I went after Gother. It does have the seal. Alright, well, we definitely have to kill Gother now. He's still gonna ult me. I can't get around that. Who's he gonna ult? He's gonna ult. He's probably gonna kill Meliodas. Oh, it didn't. I'm actually surprised. He's definitely a strong element against me. See, if I had actually went for Gother first, that would have killed Gother and he wouldn't have been able to steal me. And then I could have took away his ult. But that's alright. It doesn't really matter that much. It's not that hard. Hey, Lilia pops up out of nowhere. Wow. She just straight up got rid of him. It's like, here, eat this tornado. And Lilia's got a migraine. I don't know what's happening. I just want my pendants. Yeah, so that event's pretty easy. And we get some more pendants as well. A lot of pendants. So like each stage gave a pendant. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pendants just from doing the event, and then 2 extra for missions. 7 pendants is pretty nice for them to give away. Okay, so that was that event. Let's grab that. And let's go ahead and take a look at the Evil Pikachu event. Here you can see the problems with the landscape. It's definitely not. They definitely didn't mean for this to be put on landscape. Here you can see the bar extended beyond this, but that's alright. It's okay. It's all good. Alright, so I'll go ahead and load my team back up. So this is the team that I use for this event, which is basically 2 attackers and 2 healers. Make sure everybody is loaded up on here. Where's my Lilia? Give her HP gear. So her thing, like I had bought her gear from the coin shop as well because it finally showed up. Like I've been waiting forever for her equipment to come to the Gother shop, but it never did. So I've been waiting all this time to get her stuff, and it finally came out in the event, which was, God, it took forever for stuff to come out. Let's see. Is this the right one? I don't know. I don't know if this is the right one. Yeah, that's HP gear. Guess this is not super high. Let me see. Maybe Gila's is not super. Oh, I think I did take hers off. Yeah. I was about to say, that HP wasn't near what I thought it should be. Let's see. Whose gear should I swap out? Swap out with okay, let's take Jerry's gear, and then we're gonna swap it with Gil Thunder's, and that should be good. Yeah, that's way better. Her HP was way lower than I thought it was supposed to be. Alright, let's look at your gear now. I think, yeah, that's what I thought. You didn't have any gear on. Crap, whose gear should I give you? Maybe Blue Arthur. Am I using Blue Arthur though? I'm not. Okay. So that should be fine. Yeah, that looks fine. Alright, so Evil Pikachu. He does a bunch of AoE attacks, and he does a single target attack. And third turn, he seals your ult, which is why I like having the 2 healers, because one of them should have a heal up by then. Like, even if neither one of them gets their level 2 heal, I'll at least have King to be able to take away the ult blockage. So I like to start off with Bon, Spawn, Meliodas, and then King. Because you can't petrify him anyway, so you might as well just use the attack. Corrosion, I like to try to hold on to the corrosion for when Meliodas gets his ult. Okay, so we got garbage. That was a really bad turn. So, not a whole lot we can do here. I'm gonna go ahead and build up a bunch of stuff for Lilia, though, I guess. So we can do that, and then we can heal. And I'm gonna save Kings to cleanse next turn. We can do this to have that ready to take away his ult. And let's do that. So no matter what, we're going to take away his ult gauge. Because we have Lilia's as well. Let's cleanse that. We'll go ahead and ult here. You're doing your raid bosses now? Cool. I need to start working on mine as well. Alright, so we should be able to kill him this turn, so I'm not going to worry about taking away his ult gauge. I want to try to see if I can get... what if I can get Bond's ult? Yeah, I think I can. I don't think I'm going to be able to get Meliodas's, though. And we'll just do that. I don't need to heal right now. Wait, is this enough? Just enough. See, King does some okay damage. I want to heal. Let's do that. Still not gonna get Meliodas' ult. This quarantine thing really sucks when your internet is effing with you. Well, you know, what some people are saying is like there's just so many people at home that they're hogging the internet. All the bandwidth. I don't know how true that is, but there's quite a few people. I wouldn't know because I really haven't been home very much since I still have to go into work. It sucks. Alright, so we can do that. We can do that. Well, Meliodas should definitely get his ult now. Wait, does he have an ult? Oh, I think he has an ult right now. Or maybe not till next turn. You took away my ult. Ah, you are a punk ass. I mean, you're dead anyway, but you're a punk ass. God, why'd you do that? I'm still surprised they're making you go in when this thing is getting bigger. Well, my industry is considered essential. I'm taking way too long with this. This is probably not going to give me very many points. Because we do IT support for a bunch of different industries. So that's why we're going in. Can't stand working from home and just being on standby. I'm not gonna lie, if I was working from home, I definitely would not be very productive. And on top of everything, I'm having car trouble again. Buddha's supposed to be coming over tomorrow. Oh, I did get all of it. They need to quit giving me these stupid green rocks. I need the purples. I want to get that last SSR pendant. So this event, there's a shop for it where you can get a Part 2 SSR ticket. If you haven't done that, you should definitely try to. At the very least, try to get that ticket. There's also 3 SSR pendants. Is that a dark spirit bomb? That's might as well be. I'd be kind of sick if you think about it. Like, what if Goku Black, when he turns into Rose, summons like all the negative energy from hell, creates a dark spirit bomb? That'd be tight. Any tips on brand new JP players? Grind story. It's basically the same thing as you would in global. You're grinding story to get gems, and then you can do your summons. Like the current banner right now is crazy for the amount of characters that are on there. Like, I think you can actually get Derriere. Blue Meliodas is on there, and Escanor, and those are some of the best units in the game. So like, I would say you're probably re-rolling to try to get the best units. Like, if you can get like just Derriere by herself, the red one is super good already. But if you really want to take your time to re-roll, you know, getting like say Derriere and Blue Meliodas, that's a godlike start already. Um, Escanor is also really good. I don't think the red one's on there, but the green one I think is on there, and green Escanor is really good as well. Esteroses are on there. I don't know if both of them, maybe both of them, but green Esteros is really good. Should you try to reroll for the new unit? The new Meliodas is supposed to be really, really good, but rates are really up and down in terms of what you're trying to get, because it's like it's not like a featured rate up. It's just rate up in general. So it's rate up for SSRs, but you don't know what you're getting. So I wouldn't specifically try to roll for the new Meliodas. I would just go for like top tier units. Like, a great start would obviously be trying to get like 2 of them. Like only the red SSR. Okay. Likes like old LR rates, isn't he? I guess it's kind of similar. Okay, so that should give me an ult with him because I don't want to use. Let's switch this over. And yeah, let's do that. Where they were just in the banner and not radar. Yeah, it's pretty similar to that. Don't kill King. Oh, that was close. You almost killed him. Oh, Bond's already got his ult. Okay, so let's do that. Stick with that. Stick with that. Let's do that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill him next turn, though. But yeah, it's pretty much like that. The new Meliodas is really good. From what we've seen, like, I haven't seen any showcases for him yet, but from the notes and everything on the character, he seems really good. But Blue Demon Meliodas is also on there, and he's definitely really good. I'm memeing on global with a Merlin and green Ellie team. 900 gems though for guaranteed. I know, there's no way I can do that. I really want to, but there's no way I can do that. That's just way too much. I should really try to kill him here. Yeah, let's go for the kill. Because I should be able to get an ult. Yeah, he's definitely dead. Rather they have the pity system. I know, right? Well, that's part of the reason for the rate up was so they didn't do the pity system because they're doing the whale system now. But even though they're doing that, like I feel like he's eventually gonna come back on like random banners, like kind of like how Blue Lydia wasn't on a normal banners, but she came back for like specific banners. I feel like they're gonna do the same thing with the Meliodas. There's no way he's only gonna be just the one time. That'd be utterly ridiculous to me if they did that. Let's just so heal. This should already be a lot of damage. I don't think this is gonna kill, but it should be close. He'll probably be back for those OCP. Yeah, see, that's what I think. That's what's like. I really want to try to get him, but there's no way I can get 900 gems. Like, I've already spent my limit, I think, in terms of what I spend on this game for right now. Like, there's a bunch of packs that are open, which a lot of them are pretty good. I just don't want to spend the money on it. Like, there's one pack that gives out like 77 of the summon tickets and like 60 gems, I think. So that's pretty good considering like you get tickets, so that's already like close to 8 summons just from the tickets and then 2 more from the gems. That's literally like 10 multis from that pack, but the pack costs 80 something dollars. Like that's more than I want to spend on the game. Yeah, we'll heal. F it. Why not? He's like Dokkan Fest exclusive. Yeah, in a way. Like, they do it differently with their units. I guess I'll just keep my Blue Melee account and try to get the new one. Yeah. Blue Melee's really good. Especially if you had Blue Lilia. Saw this banner was something fest, so maybe. It keeps giving me the greens. I watch some other guys, when they do this event, they just try to ult rush with Derriere and kill him. And I've tried that. It does okay, but a lot of times I end up losing somebody. So like this is like the best way for me to where I can guarantee everyone's alive. I don't know. I'm not really good with ult rush teams. Also heard about Roman. Hope he stays safe. Yeah, I mean, especially, recovering from cancer, you have to be extra careful. Oh my god, what is this? Just give me nothing but heals. Okay, well, I guess we're healing. I'm not going to be able to do any damage next turn. It better give me something good later on. Why did it give me so many of these? You know what? We're just gonna heal then. Nice hand. I know, right? Oh, so you want to bring 2 healers, huh? Let's just give you all the heals. Fucking troll. Fucking troll ass game. Look at this, it gave me 2 more heals.
Oh my god.
At least it gave me another Lilia attack. Let's see, guys. What do we want to do here? How about let's heal? Effing hell. And then, you know what? No ult for you. Because you want to be a dick. It's like, hey, I heard you like heals. Let's give you just all the heals. Why don't you give me some more here? Oh my god! And my voice is like dying. I'm about to get a level 3 heal. For no reason. I should really try to focus on killing him though. Shit. Actually, no. Let's do that. And then let's do that. And then let's get your ult. And then... I'm not going to be able to kill him. No, I'm not going to be able to kill him, so let's heal. We'll go ahead and use one of the, like, 8 heals it's given me so far. Yeah, I definitely would not have killed. I was thinking of using Bond's attack instead, but I might as well just prep myself for this ult. Which sucks, because I just got Lilia's. Oh, he got stuck. That sucks for you. Let's build up your ult while we're at it. It sucks because this is not going to kill. I don't think so. The new Lilia boss seems you gotta kill her quick. I haven't tried extreme yet. I've only done hard. Tomorrow we'll have to try it. Cause like I tried to get Hayabusa to do the event with me, but he was like traumatized by it or something. Like he didn't want to do the event. Stop hitting me. Alright, so heal. Do that. I think he's dead, but just in case. I feel like the first attack should kill him. Rip Haya. Like I'm doing this to showcase for Hayabusa. It wasn't pretty. I made him try to do extreme. See, the thing is, like, I keep trying to push him to doing harder stuff. But I feel like we just end up traumatizing him even more by doing it. Like, I don't mean to. I just, like, I have faith in him. More faith than he has in himself. He has a lot of the same units I have. So, like, theoretically, he should be able to do some of the stuff that I can do. Like, obviously, I know my equipment is way higher than his equipment. But he should be able to do some of the similar strats. Like, because I remember with the Meliodas and Elizabeth super boss, I had to really persuade him to do well in that. I mean, a lot of it I know is like a lot of grinding. I know he plays a lot of games, so he hasn't been grinding this game nearly as much as I have. But like, obviously equipment. He's the one that even told me equipment is so important in this game. That's what's crazy to me. With this new event, he can get a lot of UR gear now. Well, that's like costume stuff. Unless it gives out equipment diamonds too. Alright, so there's 2 parts to this event. One is like getting accumulation of points. And if you get all the points required, it gave you a ticket, an SSR ticket, as well as an SSR pendant and some other prizes. I cleared that a long time ago. So then you have the shop where you can trade in for things. So I've already traded for all the purple stones that I can get from. Well, maybe not. This one I can still get some. How many can I get? 2. I think that's all I had left. And the reds, I've already gotten all the ones that I can get for this. Which means the only thing I can do is get purples whenever it drops. Which it hasn't been dropping for me, so I don't know. Ugh. I just want this last pendant. Okay, so here... See, these reds, I don't really care for these. I guess I'll get the cups. Get what, 2 cups? I guess the cups are worth it. Here, I don't need any of these horns. Like, I'm sitting at, like, so many horns right now. I'm just gonna get the chests. You can always use money. Money's always good. I'll just hold on to the rest of it. Like, keeps giving me the greens, and I don't need them at all. So that's that event. Alright, so let's see what else we got here. I finished my Hawk Pass today. That's what you saw me summon on, so I finished that. We did Evil Pikachu. The 777. So, this is the one that I was talking about. So, the Demon Dreyfus, Evil Dreyfus, whatever you want to call him. You can get him for free if you clear these missions. So, the Diane one was basically do the SNS share. There's a tab where you do the share, which was this one right here, the Elizabeth right here. Once a day you share, and it gives you the orb to do the fort, whatever, the castle stage. It's the one where when you fill up the bar to 100%, you get the SSR pendant. You get one of those orbs each time you share. So the first time you do it, that's the first mission. That's the easiest of the missions. The other missions aren't hard either. The Escanor one was basically do PvP 7 times. And I don't remember what the Bond one was, but I finished that. The Meliodas, I think, is login 7 times. So you wouldn't be able to finish this with, like, it would take you 7 days to finish this no matter what. Because the first mission is log in 7 days. One of them is do the once a day mission in the fort, which was I've already done mine today, but I fell asleep yesterday, so I missed one. So it's gonna take me 8 days to finish this because I fell asleep. But it gave a lot of good prizes. Like, it's super easy, and it's once a day, and it gives you like 5-star books and chalices and other stuff. Yeah, there's EQ Diamonds, also training. They also give some extra stuff with the event. Really nice. Also yesterday, when we tried using that Arthur, it was a bit rough. Yeah, well, I haven't... My Arthur is level 60. I haven't finished my Arthur. I don't know. I kind of need to, but I haven't. I don't remember what these other ones are. But basically, the other 4 missions, you finish them, and then you get the new unit. But we pulled him, so it's not that necessary for me. But... yeah. What's this one? Oh, Training Cave. Oh, do 7 Training Cave stages, which I won't be able to do until tomorrow because I finished my training stage like right before this event came out. Alright. I think that's most everything in terms of the new stuff. We can't do the new raid because the new raid's closed today. Let me do my boss raids. I haven't done any of these yet. Let's see how long we've been streaming. We've been on for an hour and 15 minutes. Put my gear back on. This is not my actual farming team. I just like using this team. I don't really have a specific farming team anymore. I just throw whatever. I guess this is more like an all-purpose team. Like, I like putting this team together because it just kind of works for most situations for me. Like, you got 2 DPS units, actually 3. I mean, Escanor is always a DPS no matter what. One of these days, I'm going to make dedicated sets for everybody. One of these days. I'm just not super into doing it at the moment. Like, ideally, I'd like to get one more set made. You know what? Nah, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. We're just grinding anyway. You pulled your... Yeah, I pulled him. I was debating either doing that last multi on the original character banner for Mono or try to pull for Derriere. Derriere is much better, but not like it's not really a rate up, so you never know what you're gonna get. My strat for grinding boss fights is I just do the easy stage and just hope to get lucky on, you know, the the aftermath, because like it's expensive in terms of stamina doing this. Like, I'll do the hard stage if it's like half stamina. Otherwise, it's like it takes too much stamina. Trying to grind all the bosses, like, cause it's like the hard stage, the hardest stage is like 20 stamina just to do it, and you know, you do it 5 times, that's like a full stamina bar, and if you don't get the boss by then, that sucks. More than likely, I'm able to get the boss to come out within, you know, less than 5 turns, hopefully. Uh, to me, it's worth it then to just do it on normal if that can still happen that way. Because that should be able to get me 2 bosses to come out per stamina bar rather than just 1. Obviously, the hardest stage is a better shot at getting them, but it's not guaranteed. But yeah, I think for the new banner, it's like there's a lot of good units on there besides the Meliodas. So I'm willing to keep trying on that banner until it goes away. I don't know what else is coming up afterwards, but for now, I think it's worth it to just keep going and try. Who knows? Like I said, I had pulled Green Escanor before the stream, so if I get lucky and I get enough to like maybe max out either him or even actually any of these 3 characters right here, if I could get dupes of any of them, I'd actually be happy as well. I think all 3 of them are now 3 out of 6. So I definitely pull. Well, Escanor's now 4 out of 6. Blue Melly's 3 out of 6, I think, and Derriere is definitely 3 out of 6. this on auto. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back. So I'm kind of excited because next week I'm getting a new mic. Like, this mic's been pretty good to me. It's a Samson mic that my friend Buddha had given me. It's worked pretty well for me, but I won a contest through Justin Wong on Twitter, and I'm getting me a Blue Yeti mic. So I'm pretty excited for that. Well, so much for 5. It looks like it's going to be a lot more than 5. Yep, new mic. I've always wanted to get a Blue Yeti, but I never could find, like, the right deal for one. So I guess I can't beat free. My friend Javi, he was like, sell me your new mic. Or the old one. And I was like, you can have the old one. I want the new hotness. There we go. So that took about, what, 5-6 runs? Oh, maybe more than that. 7 runs? Maybe. Well, actually, I think the other stuff might have taken some. I didn't really fully check if I was at, like, full stamina health or not. Okay, so one boss. Let's go to work on this one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of them done. I'm going to try to get at least 3. So Gray's been my hardest one in terms of hell. Dariari destroys, obviously, Crimson, and she's really good against Red Demon as well. But obviously I can't use her against Gray. I don't know what to do against Gray. Gray has been the biggest thorn in my side right now. Not Extreme. Extreme's really easy. But Hell. For some reason, Hell Gray is way harder than Extreme. Like, at least with Crimson and Red, they're harder, but they're reasonably harder. This one, it's like they jacked up the difficulty from Extreme to Hell for some reason. So I really don't know what to do against them yet. Like, there's certain units I think I have to work on that I just haven't. From some... Like, the only videos I've seen about Grey Hell are some Korean YouTubers. And, like, the units that they used was, like, Green King... Well, you can only use green units. So King, Valenti, what was another one? Helbram. And then the other person would use Valenti, King, and Gil Thunder. And from what I can tell, the strat was build up level 3 buffs for Gale Thunder and Helbram, and then have King just like mollywop him, like try to do as much damage as possible. The thing is, like, I think Gray Hell has like high crit resistance, which kind of negates what Green King does. But I think with all the buffs, it, I think, counteracts that. At least I think that's what it is, because I know like Gale Thunder buffs attack, whereas Helbram, I think, buffs crit rate or crit damage, one or the other. But it's something having to do with crit. So I think the combination of both of them helps to negate the crit resistance that Hell Grey Demon has. My problem is that I've never really worked on my Helbram, so I'd have to like see what I can do with that. My Gale Thunder is maxed, so I wouldn't mind taking him. Or I just gotta find someone with the maxed out green Helbram, I think. The other thing I need to work on is crit gear for my King, which, like I said, I probably wouldn't even engrave it to King. I'd probably engrave it to like Jericho or someone else. Like, I was thinking Arthur, like the new blue Arthur, since he's also a crit unit, but I don't think I want to do that since I don't know how much I'd be using him. Like, I use Red Arthur a lot, but I don't know how much more I'd be using that one. If you're having frame rate issues, try minimizing OBS. Did that help? I don't know if that helped. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Arthur belly crit when we used him, although when he did, it was a lot of damage. Well, his is based on how much ult gauge he has. So that was one thing. The other thing might be, I don't know if Hell Red has crit resistance on him or not. It could be. I don't know. But, like I said, my Arthur was only level 60. So I don't know. That might have had something to do with it. Maybe one day when I finally max him out, we can try it again. But I haven't really tried. Put yours on performance mode. You use Streamlabs OBS for context. I just use the regular OBS. Could be I just have a lot of things open. Let me see. Let's just try it like this. That's what, 2 so far? Let's see if I can get one more. If I get this real quick, I'll do more, but we'll see. I think it's just BlueStacks in general. I can run a lot really easy, but when it comes to BlueStacks, my PC tanks. So BlueStacks, I used to use BlueStacks when I first started doing Dokkan streams, and BlueStacks starts off really good, but then later on it starts tanking because of how many apps it installs in the background. It might be different if you like upgrade it to Pro or whatever, but I never did. And I would just notice that it would continually start running slower and slower and slower, like eating up so many resources. And it's because it installs apps in the background like crazy. Like sometimes it'll ask you, and sometimes it just does it. Like one time I remember I was looking at it, and there's like all these apps on there that I know I didn't install. So that's part of the reason why I stopped using BlueStacks. Like I started using Droid 4X and Nox. Although Nox takes up a lot of resources. Droid 4X was working really well for me for a long time, and then I think either the company tanked or something, but they're not really around anymore, and they stopped doing updates for it, and then it just went to hell because I lost all of my side accounts that I used to reroll and do stuff for. But yeah, so I don't use too many emulators anymore. I have Nox, but it runs really slow for me. Demented Turtle, what's up, dude? Oh, alright. Yeah, Nox is really good for a lot of other people. For me, it hasn't been, but I think it's just because I never really tried to optimize it. I don't know if it's really skipping. It's not dropping any frames. So do most people in here play JP or just global? Like I know global had a lot of people jumping on that. Like every time now when I look on YouTube, I see so many people playing the global version of the game now. It's pretty crazy. Like if I hadn't have started playing JP, I could have seen myself getting into the global version as well, but man, it's hard to play global. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. The problem is it's the same issue I have with Dokkan, is that I've been playing the Japanese version for so long, it's hard to motivate myself to start all over. Like even though now I can understand everything and I don't make the same mistakes that I made when I first started JP, the problem is it's starting over no matter what. And it's like it's hard to go from having an account with like all the best units and worked on them and everything to have to start over, from scratch. Like it really sucks. I used to play JP but stopped around Escanor, came back for global though on both versions. See, when I first started playing, the only thing I knew about Seven Deadly Sins was Escanor and the Escanor fights because I watched all those on YouTube. So he was the only reason I even bothered trying to play the game. I wanted to play it so I could get him. So, going from that to global, who doesn't even have Escanor yet, it's kind of the same boat. It's like I'm playing it, but it's mainly to grind gems for Escanor when he comes out in global. Not to mention no coin shop units. Yeah. Mm, like it's really weird how they went about doing that. Like coin shop units are there sort of, but not from when they come out. Like them doing the banners for them seems kind of shady in a way, but I mean, it is what it is. Not much you can do about it. Like, I think Green Bond is a good unit. I think it's a really solid unit. Green Merlin is obviously really good as well. I just don't feel like summoning for them. Like, obviously, if you summon and you get lucky and you get them in like one or two multis, that's great. But you know, in JP, they were coin shop units. I have to believe that eventually they'd become coin shop units in global as well, but there hasn't really been too much mention about that yet. And then Gother is supposed to come out sooner or later. Red Gother, who's like one of the best units in the game, still in JP. Like, they're supposed to be releasing Hellbrum, and that's going to release Hell. The Hell known as Kingbrum. Especially, you know, I'm talking about in PvP. In PvP, Hellbrum is so terrible to fight against. Especially if Gother comes out right after that, that's even worse. And then I heard that Gallon might be coming out soon, which would be funny because Gallon ended up being the counter to Kingbrum. I think that'd be really odd if they released him that soon just to try to counter Kingbrum before Kingbrum came out in Global. I feel like that's kind of counterproductive for them in terms of making money. Because, like, I think people that have done research on the game have already heard of Kingbrum and how good Kingbrum is in PvP. So they'd be wanting to go for Hellbrum when he comes out. But the problem is if they release Gallon really soon after that, it's really gonna force people to either have to go for Gallon or not go for Hellbrum. Like, they're starting to do a lot of the weird things that happened in Dokkan when it came from JP to Global, where they're messing up the release schedules. Now, Netmarble is the distributor for this game. They also do another game that I like to play, King of Fighters All-Star. And they're doing something kind of similar to what they do in that game, which is they're trying to catch up with the counterpart without totally catching up. It's good and it's bad. One of the bad things that happens is something that recently happened in the global version of King of Fighters, is that every other week, or every week basically, they were releasing a top tier unit. Like top tier in Asia, or like the JP Korean whatever version, right? They were releasing, a top tier unit like every week. There's only so much a free to play player can do. Even a pay to play player, there's only so much you can buy before you're like, this is a little too much. It'd be like if Global Dokkan just decided to drop like, Dokkan Fest LR banners every update, like once a week. That would be insane, because there's no way people would be able to spend all that money for that. Well, I mean, some people would, but that's really irresponsible. Like, it'd be like if they decided we're going to release LR Cell and LR Gohan, and then next week it'll be the Super Saiyan 4s, and then the week after that it would be the Gogeta Blue and Vegito Blue, Like literally week after week. That's what they did for King of Fighters. Like it got to be way too much, and it's like, oh no, I can't do this anymore. I'm really hoping they don't do that with the Seven Deadly Sins, but I guess that's part of the reason why they're only releasing one character featured instead of two. Because in JP, it's two featured units usually on these banners, not one. But I'm noticing in Global they're only doing one featured unit. So maybe that's their way of slowing it down. But they're only doing the coin shop units so far, which are obviously the better versions of the characters. Like Green Bond for the longest time was like the best version of Bond. Like even now it's kind of debatable. The newest Blue Bond is really good, but Green Bond is still rated pretty high as well. Merlin, the newest one was a Blue Merlin, but she's not that great. So the coin shop Green Merlin is probably still the best one. Yeah, it's hard to save. Yeah, I know. For Seven Deadly Sins, you really need to pull. I mean, that's true, but look at what's happening in Global, though. Like, you rarely have to pull for now. Like, they haven't released, like, the God tier units yet. And the problem is, like, you know, these are, like, the coin shop units who are really, really good, but you could always get them from the coin shop, and right now you can't. You know, hopefully they are going to put them in the coin shop. Because I think it's really dumb if they don't. But then, you know, later on, some of those units you do kind of have to pull for. Like, it's not exactly needed for some of the units, but it definitely helpful. Like, it makes your life way easier. Like, I didn't have to summon for Blue Meliodas, but damn, I'm happy I have him. It's basically the way it is for a lot of these units. It's like, you don't need to have these units. Like, you don't need to have Derriere, but damn, I'm happy to have her. That's how it is for a lot of these. Like, LRs are kind of the same in Dokkan. You don't technically need LRs to beat a lot of content, but they definitely help. And you're definitely not sad that you pulled them. It's kind of like that. I heard after the banner, they will be added 2 weeks after the release. That's good. That's not bad then. Just as long as they're in there. Like, I think it'd be really stupid if they weren't in there. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the coin shop on JP, they made so many improvements to it that looking at Global is weird. God, this one's taking forever. Like, case in point, on Global, I beat most of the story right now. Like, I haven't finished all of it, but like most of the harder stuff, like the hardest stuff right now in Global, I think is still the Demon Hendrickson fights. Although I think maybe the Gother fights are out now. The Gother fights are annoying as hell too. But I know, like, when Global came out, the hardest part was obviously Demon Hendrickson. You know, I beat him with mostly free-to-play units. The only one that wasn't free-to-play was the green counter Meliodas, which is what I got from my initial summon. And I kind of purposely went for him. Like, I rerolled once, and I got him on my second reroll. But I was able to beat most of it with free-to-play units and counter melee. So it's pretty true that you don't have to summon. It just really helps if you can get those good units. I traded for so many Part 2 tickets on JP for Derriere and didn't get her yet. Yeah, it sucks. Like, sometimes it's just not meant to be. You'll eventually get her, though, dude. I mean, that's kind of how I felt about Moleskula. It's like, nope, I'm just never meant to get Moleskula. Now it's giving me 4 of her. Like with Escanor, just randomly pop up on a ticket. Oh my god, don't get me started on that. I think the Escanor I got earlier today, I think might be the first one I've actually gotten on a gem summon. Because I think the other 3 I got were from tickets. No, I did get one before. The first one I know I got from a ticket. I think the first 2 green Escanors I got were from tickets. And then I think the last 2 I got were from regular summons. About time. Ooh, Crimson. Crimson Fight's my favorite fight because it's like so fun. You just build up Derriere. So she just like nukes him at the end. So I think that's like 4? Is that 3 or 4? I think that's 4. Yeah, that was definitely 4. You know what? Let's just keep going. I might as well get all of them done. I want to try to get all this done. Then I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. And I can spend the rest of the night grinding Animal Crossing. I'm spending so much time on Animal Crossing, I swear. What's up, Photex? Remember when we had such a hard time with Crimson? Remember when we had a hard time on, like, everything? Not just Crimson. We had a hard time. Well, Red was always easy. Ish. Because you could always just freeze them. And then, Gray, I remember used to be hard. Like, the first time I did, Extreme Gray, I remember was hard. Because I didn't understand what you were supposed to do. Red was always fairly easy because you could freeze them. Like, Hell is a little bit more difficult because, since his resistance is so high, you can't really, freeze him, I think, in second turn. But relatively, he was easy compared to the others. And then Crimson was the hardest one until Derriere. Like, when they introduced her, and then it's like, oh, well, you know, Crimson, whatever. She's just gonna murk him. I would probably get Animal Crossing because it seems like a fun game, but don't got a Switch. So I heard Switches are sold out. Like, they've been kind of sold out, I guess. And then the Animal Crossing Switch had come out, and that was like the only one that was out for a while, and then that got sold out. And so with Animal Crossing, it's been sold out like everywhere. Like, supposedly, I think you can still get Switch Lites, but not the actual Switch. Yeah, that's what all my friends are telling me. Like, Switches are sold out. Like, you can get a Switch Lite, but you can't get a Switch. Which, I like my Switch Lite. I think it's a nice size handheld. Like, it basically feels like a, whatchamacallit. What was the old Sony handheld? I used to have one too, and I can't remember the name of it. But like, it's a good nice size console. It just reminds me of the old Sony handheld. Yeah, PSP, that's it. It's about the same size. Maybe it's bigger, but it feels similar. So to me, it's a good size. Like I thought, the Switch, the regular Switch, was a little bit bulky. I mean, obviously, the big downside is I can't stream off of this. Like I saw like some ghetto old school, some ghetto way someone can stream off of a light, which I might do, but not anytime soon. Because for one thing, I got to get a controller. But yeah, looks similar, just a little bit. Yeah, you're gonna go crazy. Been home all week. Kind of wish I was home more often. But yeah, I just got my resident hall finished, and I need to. I don't know. I already did most of the stuff that I need to. I just need to. I need to grind some more bills to pay off my current loan, build a new room or whatever before the day's up, so it can be finished when I wake up tomorrow. I built a ramp. That should be finished tomorrow. Texas governor has placed in-home order. Yeah, but mine, like, unfortunately for me, I'm considered essential since we provide IT services for like construction and hospitals and stuff like that. So I have to go in. I just finished fixing the laptop for one of my last in-office guys. So he's going to be from home from now on, and I will be the only person in the office. Basically, just sitting there building computers. It's really odd, but it's whatever. And then my car broke down, which I gotta figure out. Hopefully, Buddha can figure out what's going on with the tower. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do one of my raids. We'll have to finish these later. Alright, Matt, let's do a Crimson real quick, and then we'll probably end the stream. It's almost been 2 hours. Matt's my usual go-to whenever I want to do hell raids, but for this one, I can actually do this with Hayabusa as well because he has a Derriere. Normally Liz would have her outfit, but for this one she doesn't because it's like if she pops in there, I'm already dead. So I just give it to Gother to try to let Gother survive better. That's crit damage. I think I want crit rate. That should be crit rate. So this fight, you like to have, hopefully, both parties have a go through, and then you hope that one of you gets a level 2 rank up by turn 2 or 3 at the latest, Because if you don't by then, more than likely Gother's gonna die, and it's gonna be pretty hard at that point. But normally, you want to try to get rid of like the first life bar as quickly as possible, and that's usually like right after you get your rank ups. Because like if one of y'all gets okay, see I got it right there. So I'm gonna signal, even though he's in the chat and probably sees it. I got mine, so that's going to be that. Then he's gonna do his, and that's gonna give us all level 3s. He's gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do that. Still waiting for a blue and green version of what Red Gother does. See, the thing is, I think they realize how broken that was, and I don't think they will. Like, Gother's just way too broken with his skill set. See, that's already over half life. That's how strong all that crap is. What makes Darieri so good, the red one, is that she gets continual attack stacks, like 10% each time, as long as she attacks per turn. So if you attack like 5 turns in a row, get her ult, you would have, 50% from that. See, that was perfect because I didn't have to waste another attack. Although, I'm going to have to try to build up her ult. She's only got 2. Okay, that's 3. Actually, that works out. Yeah, that actually works out great. Now I have her ult. Now I just need to kill him quickly, which I think we can. An important thing for like the second life bar is you want to try to get Red Demon Meliodas' skill 2, especially up to level 2, because that prevents his healing. Like when he heals, it is a pain in the ass, so you want to try to prevent that. I need you to stop trying to kill me. Yeah, this should definitely be dead. Nice. See if he gives me another attack card so I can buffer some more. Okay, so I can get 2 attacks. So 2 more buffs. She's still got her level 3 buff on. That should be some pretty good damage. I'm going to say a mil. Probably even mil. $1.2. Okay, so I undersold it. The thing is, like, I can't tell because like her level 3 buff is what you really want with her if you're gonna do her ult for big damage. Like you can still get it with the level 1 and level 2, but level 3 is the one that really seems to push up her damage. Anyhow, so that's why she makes that boss fight a joke. And that's gonna be it for me for tonight, guys. So good luck to y'all if y'all are doing summons on this banner, or if y'all just play global. Either way, I wish y'all luck with your summons. I am going to see what I get later on. Hopefully I can get some more gems and do some more summons later on. And like I said, it's here until the 9th. So this like 2 weeks. at least 2 more weeks of PvP gems for me that I can try on that, and then whatever in between. But that's gonna be it for me for tonight. I will catch y'all later. Peace out.